Hey everyone, Miguel Hito of your Cranial Emission Show here. Getting dialed into the show on the interweb and social media, it's a piece of cake. Here's a few ways you can do it. First and foremost, our home base is Spreaker.com. Search the Cranial Emission Show. And on iPhone and Android markets, download the Spreaker app and listen to live or to archive shows right on your phone or tablet. Next, visit our Facebook page under the Cranial Emissions Network, and Twitter @CranialE, YouTube, the Cranial Emissions Show _official. And you can even email us with your questions and comments at thecranialemissionsshow@gmail.com. If you want to be part of the show, you can call in on Friday nights between 7 and 9 Eastern Standard Time at 813-438-6068. Thanks for listening and being part of the growing revolution that is the Cranial Emission Show.
Hello, this is Sancho from the Cranial Emission Show. Our celebrity voices are impersonated. Bang, what's the word?
Impersonated.
Are impersonated unless otherwise stated by Ben, Joe, or Miggy.
Live from the tasting room of ESB Brewing in scenic Tampa, Florida, it's the Cranial Emission Show.
Interrupting the silence of a little fight with an act of defiance by the Cranial Alliance.
And Charles was the name that was given to me. And when I'm on the mic, it's like destiny.
Well, he's a mover and a shaker, not a flopper or a faker. If he was on chips, he'd be punching out your baker.
But there's more to the mix in this recipe. Here's a dash of number 2 of the Cranial 3.
First name Miguel, my last name Hito. I'm a mixture of the best, like a sushi fill burrito.
And if you get to know him, then you can call him Miggy.
Got the bitty bitty beats like Bugs by Sweetie. There's still another part in this play on words. His name is Joey T, and he needs to be heard. Joseph T. Needles Incorporated. The mold was broke when I was created.
If you need a bottle, he's got plenty to spare.
And if he was a trucker, he'd have a monkey named Bear. Well, I'm the last dog, the final bark of the pack. And now I'm gonna tell you who we are and where we're at.
Cranial Emissions is the name of the show.
Friday night, 7 to 9 is the time, don't you know? ESB Brewery will be live on the air.
Come have a pint with us, we've got plenty to spare.
A show for everyone, alive and departed. Enough about us, let's get the show started.
Now let's get down and dirty with the triumvirate.
Welcome to another edition, folks, of the Cranial Emission Show.
Secret Cranial Emission Show.
Top secret location, my friend. The triumvirate revised a little bit here today. Once again, we've got Ben Charles, Miguel Hito, and we have a special guest from his very domicile, Lord Stacy Cheese, founder of the BBC movement at the Cheese Manor here. Welcome, Lord Cheese.
It's fantastic to be here. I'm tearing up at that wonderful introduction, as I can imagine most of your listeners are too. What a fabulous, fabulous piece of music for a fabulous, fabulous lady.
So we're broadcasting here from the Cheese Manor rather than from ESB today. If you want to call in, did you get Skype pulled up?
I did.
Do we? Okay. If you want to call into the show, by the way, you can do so at 813-438-6068. The producer extraordinaire is here with us as well, Sancho Sanchez.
I'm always here, I'm busy.
It's good to have you here, my friend. Now, this is an action-packed show here for you guys tonight. A lot going on. I understand that a little later we're going to be hearing some more information regarding Sancho with your issues with these groupies.
Yes.
You have the voicemails?
I do. I have voicemails all ready to go.
Okay, so I look forward to hearing some more details about that. A lot on the horizon here for the Cranial Emission Show, all you Craniacs, all you loyal fans that have stuck with us over the last 4 years.
And you Royal fans from Royal Britannia.
And we have quite a few of those as well.
We do.
And from the Commonwealth in general, whether it's Canada, whether it's Australia.
The great John Wilson, the great Gav Cross. Who else?
The great, what's her name from Australia that calls in from time to time?
Oh, Ren. The great
yes.
Ren.
The great Ren, yes.
Yeah.
It's not Dame Edna Everidge?
No,
She doesn't call in?
No, not in
No Dame Edna.
On Draggy Glory.
And before we get started too far, I would like to personally apologize to Sancho. The Butler issue and not letting you in was just a misunderstanding, and I realized that that was a shame, but it's all fixed now.
Was it because he's dark-skinned?
I told him I'm here. He said I'm a queer.
Okay.
He was really expecting a delivery, I think, when he saw it.
Wow.
Yeah, you kind of look
I used
like...
to be a dock worker.
Well, at the Cheese Manor, typically when they see someone of your ilk, it's to either manicure the landscaping or to clean the pool. So
I trim a good bush. Ha you can't shoot a good job.
a lot going on, like I said. Some big developments are underway here for the Cranial Emission Show. We are very excited. And I'm going to go ahead and leak a little bit of this. I'm going to announce, not leak like I ate a bag of chips made by Alestra, but leak some news.
May cause anal leakage.
Going to leak some news here. We are in the process here on the Cranial Emissions Network of working out a deal where we begin live broadcasts on a rotational basis out of Ybor City, the party club bar district of Tampa, where yours truly, Ben Charles, lives. And May 1st will be the first night of that. We'll be broadcasting live.
That was the second.
No, is it the second? I think it's the first. From the Lion's Den. And this is a nice cigar bar in Ybor City off of 7th Avenue. We will be starting there. We are working on another deal with the Bad Monkey. Hopefully we'll be able to make that work out. I've got a soft yes on that as well, so hopefully we'll get that confirmed here within the week. And we will begin to rotate between these two fine establishments. And you know what? It's going to be a lot of fun because the material will present itself. I mean, when you look in when you experience Ybor, and you look at all the different freaks that make up Ybor, it's going to be an endless supply of entertainment just from Ybor alone.
If we do court them properly, we will get a nice hard yes. Oh God! Wow. All right, that's enough of that.
Now, I'm excited about the Sancho thing, and I understand that Lubob will be coming in to back up Sancho as well. Now, Sancho, you've got something cooking with this. I guess you and Lubob are kind of attached at the hip lately.
Yeah, he's my boy. We went down and did a lot of very helpful work for the refugees in my family in San Pedro Sula.
What are you talking about? Refugees?
You've been very cryptic about this.
You know what? I'm going to get to the bottom of this, and I don't care who's at the top, Sancho.
I care. I'm not going to tell you a damn thing.
Well, you already just leaked some more information.
It's Alestra.
No, he's deflecting something. We're going to find out, though. We're going to talk to Luke.
We'll get to the bottom of this. And that won't be the first time we've gotten to the bottom of a strange mystery when there's some issues afoot. We always get to the bottom of it here on the Cranial Emission Show. Now, we're going to go ahead and start off the show the way we do every single week, and that is with the beer call. Oh. That's a little, that's Human League, right?
Yeah,
yes.
I think so. I think that's who it was.
That is Human League.
Good stuff, man.
Don't you want me?
No, I didn't.
All right, the beer.
That's not what my girlfriend says.
Oh my God!
She doesn't talk. She's rubber.
Oh, she's rubber. Japanese love dolls. Ben had a crisp $8,000. Man, he got him a nice one. Man, she's very, very good looking. Doesn't say a damn thing.
Nubile.
Is that the one with real hair and bendable joints?
Bendable joints.
Oh, you're quite familiar.
They're a little stout and heavy stuff.
I believe he likes the middle joint the best.
Oh, the middle joint. I've never seen legs spread that far myself, honestly.
Oh.
Tonight we're going to have Three Palms Hot Stuff.
Little hot stuff.
Yeah, this one here is an amazing stout. Sitting at 7.8%. My favorite is to have it on the nitro.
But this one is out of the carb taps, the regular CO2 taps, and it's just as good. It's very tasty. It's got a little bit of brown sugar, and it's hiding a little ghost pepper heat in there, so you get that little residual heat in the back of your throat. This beer is damn good. It's my favorite beer they've produced next to the Sour Pearl that had that sour oyster stout that they did.
We had that on the show one
Yeah,
time,
dude,
right?
that beer is off the chain. Had a little bit of bacon in it, had oysters, it was a very light-bodied stout and a little salty. Tasted just like the sea. This beer is pretty good, man.
Now, when I bring this up to the nose and I get the bouquet, or the bucket, or bucket.
Bucket.
Yes, as Sancho likes to say. It's you can definitely smell the pepper,
Yeah.
but it's very layered. The flavor of this is quite layered.
Yeah, it's a very stepped beer. When you drink it, you get the initial. You almost start with a coffee hit at the beginning. It kind of bleeds into a little bit of chocolate, and then you get the sweetness, and then the heat kind of gets you at the end. It's very, very light. The more you drink it, the warmer it gets. This beer is very tasty.
No, I totally disagree.
No?
All I'm getting here is scotch, and wait, that is my scotch. Hang on, I apologize. Wrong glass. Hold on.
Stacey Cheese is drunk again. Let me just ask the computer, is this true, computer? Oh, that is the loudest sound I've ever heard.
That
in
was
my
quite
life.
loud, but I don't think Stacey Cheese is drunk quite
No,
yet.
he's
my
not.
friend.
I'm
No.
just making that up. Is he
That
drunk?
is incredibly smooth.
It's a very smooth beer.
Like a young man's testicles, I think.
So, big praise to Kudos and my boy Brett over there running the bar, takes care of business. Randy over at Three Palms, and that is off Hobbs Street, right off Falkenberg Road, just down the street from ESB Brewery, where we usually broadcast. And I'm assistant brewer at now. God save my beer.
Big shout out to ESB. We couldn't be there today because they've got an event going on, but you can find ESB here in Tampa, Florida at 333 North Falkenberg Road, Sweetie.
Ooh, sweetie.
407. That's okay. You handled it. Now, while we're talking about beer, I tell you, last night I was at the Lightning game. $14 for a single beer. Insane as far as the price. But when you go to baseball games, the prices are not quite there. Case in point, you want to get a cheap beer at a ball game. Well, I've broken down here all the best deals when it comes to beer prices at Major League Baseball stadiums. Now, who do you think is the most expensive baseball market when it comes to beer?
I would have to say somewhere New York, California, maybe L.A., Anaheim Angels, up in there.
Boston. Gotta be
Boston would be pretty high, too, I think.
Well, Lord Cheese guessed it right.
Nailed it?
It is, in fact,
dude.
Boston. The Boston Red Sox, the average price for a beer is $7.75. That's wicked.
Hey, that's wicked retarded.
I say that's wicked expensive. That beer is wicked expensive.
Oh, my God.
Why do they shut the beer off at the 7th inning? That is retarded.
Yeah, that is pretty mess, man.
Maybe it's because you've got no money left.
This is for the drunks out there. When we're at a Boston game, we're hoping them to lose, and when they're winning, we can't even get another beer after the 7th inning. This is bullshit. Ship. I said, oh God.
Now, you mentioned L.A. Interestingly enough, Miggy, they're one of the cheaper places for beer. The Los Angeles Angels, which used to be the Anaheim Angels,
Well, they got
$4.50
shut the front door
for a small beer. These are small beers.
Well, how
the
many
cheapest,
ounces?
though, being Cleveland and Arizona
Wow.
for $4.
You'd think they'd be more with it. Wasn't Albert Pujols plays for Anaheim now? Right?
Yeah, he does, yeah.
You think with that freaking salary that he pulled out, man, they'd be charging a little bit more to regain some of that money back.
From a local perspective, the Tampa Rays are in the lower tier as well. $5 for a small beer.
That's not too bad.
Not bad.
But what's a small beer? What are you talking, 8 ounces?
Yeah,
10
I'm
ounces,
thinking
maybe?
it's a pretty, you've seen those small cups they give you when you go to get beers?
Yeah, it's called the sad pour is what I like to call it.
It's not a lot.
Or you go over there and you're like, what the f*** is this? Wait, hold on. Wait, you go, what the f*** is this?
Now, the other day,
You get
it
a
was
beer.
actually National Beer Day. I don't know if you guys
It
knew
was.
about that.
It was Friday.
Yeah. Was it Friday?
It
No.
was Friday. No, it was like Friday. We
dropped the ball on that?
We really dropped the ball on that one.
We dropped
dude.
the pint
We dropped
last week on the show. It was Friday when we were broadcasting.
We made like a 12-year-old and dropped the ball on that one.
Wow.
Sorry, I just
Are you
threw up.
sure it was Friday? I thought it was Thursday.
It might have been Thursday. I don't know.
I'm
man.
pretty sure it was
It was
Thursday.
next week. My days,
So it was still
my
the
days
day
blend
before the
into-
show, which just makes it even worse that we didn't catch it.
My days blend
I
into
caught
each
it.
other.
Did you?
I did. And I did enough for both of you, so
You
I think
also
that's
caught
fine.
bronchitis, too. You stay away from that. I'm going to change
That's
that
true.
mic head when you
Good thing you
get
put a new mic condom on there for him. And that wasn't the only reason you did, but I digress. Anyway, in honor of National Beer Day, folks, 8 things. Let me present to you 8 things that you didn't know about beer. Number 1, beer could survive a nuclear apocalypse.
I heard that. It's a beer is like roaches.
They said that during the Cold War,
The
scientists actually dropped nuclear bombs on beer cans to see whether they'd be safe to drink. They found that